Children, you must have seen people going to a bank and taking out money from their account. It means we are deducting some amount from the total amount in the bank. Similarly, when we go out and visit an ATM, there also we are taking out money. Then from the total amount, money is taken away. And from grocery stores, whenever we see such signs like sales or discount, it means again on our total bill, some amount will be reduced. So, in this way, we use subtraction in our daily life.
So even while distribution of chocolates or preparing recipes, we keep on adding and subtracting different things. That is why subtraction and addition is used in our daily life.
Let us see a subtraction number sentence, children. In this subtraction number sentence, children, the first number is called the minuend. Here 7 is the minuend, and the second number which has to be taken away from the first number is called the subtrahend. Here 3 is the subtrahend, and their answer is called the difference. And don't forget the symbol for subtraction, which is called a minus. Let us recall what is to subtract. In math, to subtract means to take away from a group or a number of things. When we subtract, the number of things in the group reduce or become less. The minuend, subtrahend, and difference are parts of a subtraction problem. In a subtraction problem, 7 minus 3 is equals to 4. The number 7 is the minuend. The number 3 is the subtrahend. And the number 4 is the difference. Here you can see 6 bicycle wheels are there. Out of these 6, 2 are broken. So we are left with 4 wheels. Similarly, 4 candies are here. We give away 3 candies. How many are left? 1 candy. In this chapter of subtraction, children, you will come across some words which are another words and used in place of subtraction. We can also call them as the clue words for subtraction. For example, difference between, decrease, take from, take away, minus, fewer, reduce, subtract. So children, you are going to find such words when we are completing this chapter. So keep in mind that these words denote subtraction. Let us read the first property of subtraction. It is, in subtraction, the order of the numbers is important. Subtraction is not commutative like addition. Addition is commutative, but subtraction is not commutative. Let us understand how. Now, through this example, let us understand the ordering property of subtraction. Here, children, it is possible to take away 55 from 76, as 55 is a smaller number and 76 is a greater number. So it is always possible to take away a smaller number from a greater number. But here, if we change the order of the numbers like 76 to be taken away from 55, it will not be possible because a smaller number is always subtracted from a bigger number. So if we are changing the order of the numbers, then the difference will not be the same if we change the order of the numbers being subtracted. Let us understand the property of subtraction more clearly with this example. In this addition sentence, you see 4 plus 3 is given. Hence, the answer would be, or the sum will be 7. If we change the order of the numbers as 3 plus 4, we will get 7 again. So this is the commutative property of addition. Now, if you see the subtraction sentence here, 4 minus 3 gives you a 1. Now, if we try to interchange the numbers as in 3 minus 4, it will not be possible. Hence, subtraction is not commutative.